Hello and welcome in. Dan Hardebrook, glad to have you along. It's time now to take a look at your latest local news from around the region with your Newberry News Update on M123 FM. Today's news headlines brought to you by Helen Newberry Joy Hospital and Healthcare Center.
People can sleep 12 hours and still not have quality sleep. Maybe an hour or two out of that whole time frame is actual quality sleep.
Bill Alexander, respiratory therapist and supervisor of the cardiopulmonary department at Helen Newberry Joy Hospital and Healthcare Center, talks about how poor sleep can affect your health.
Not only are pulmonologists ordering sleep studies, but also cardiologists, other people like that, for the reduction of the workload on the heart. It even has been shown to help with people's sugar levels, to help with diabetics. It just creates that rest in the body that we all need.
Scheduling a sleep study at Helen Newberry Joy is as easy as a talk with your primary caregiver.
They can do a referral. We have Dr. Washington, pulmonologist, certified in sleep, a nurse practitioner, Carol Norman. They will do a consultation. We have a 2-bed lab here. And then you do a follow-up afterwards, go over the results, and then pick the best kind of therapy for you.
Helen Newberry Joy Hospital and Healthcare Center. Your health, our passion.
In your latest local news, the Erickson Center for the Arts introducing a revamped plan for one of their biggest events of the year. The annual wine and cheese tasting and auction fundraiser has been a long-time summer staple that raises funds for programs at the Erickson Center for the Arts in Curtis. Now the Erickson Center for the Arts and events organizers are overhauling the event. Sips and bids will come your way this summer. The newly planned event will set under one giant tent on the front lawn of the Erickson Center for the Arts, offering views of South Manistique Lake. Sips and Bids is an elevated version of the fundraising experience. This year's new event will feature premium wines, craft beer, spirits from Les Cheneaux distillers, mocktails, and individual charcuteries. Exciting uptrends to the silent and live auction, as well as entertainment, will also be offered. And additional offerings will create an alluring atmosphere for an enjoyable afternoon that you do not want to miss. Sips and Bids, formerly known as the Wine and Cheese Tasting and Auction Fundraiser, will take place this summer on July 25th. Tickets are already on sale. You can go to mynorthtickets.com. Get more information by going to the Erickson Center for the Arts website or Facebook page. You can call the office at 906-586-9974. Cloverland Electric Cooperative is notifying its members that line inspections are currently taking place throughout the service area. Cloverland says that due to seasonal road limits, you may see crews on tracked vehicles, four-wheelers, or snowshoes in the right-of-ways. They're reminding residents and business owners that Cloverland is maintaining easements and 15 feet of each side of power lines to access properties for inspections and maintenance. If you want more information on the work Cloverland Electric Cooperative is doing, you can go to their website or check out the Cloverland Electric Cooperative Facebook page. Pentland Township is currently looking to fill a vacancy on its township board. Responsibilities would include, but not be limited to, fiduciary responsibilities to managing the affairs of the township, attending township board meetings, participating in decisions that are in the best interest of the public, and more. The appointment would begin serving a term on May 1st. The term would expire in November of 2028. Pentland Township hoping to fill the seat at its next meeting on Tuesday, April 14th. That meeting will be at 7 p.m. at the Pentland Township Hall. Letters of interest now being accepted. They must be received no later than 4 p.m. on Friday, April 10th. You can email it to pentlandtwpclerk@gmail.com. Mail your letter of interest to Pentland Township, P.O. Box 412, Newberry, Michigan, 49868. Any questions, you can get more information by reaching out to Pentland Township Clerk Greg Rathjay, or you can view information in the most recent edition of the Newberry News. A local hockey standout is looking to give back to players in the area. Ashbrook Hockey Training will be offering a special event in June in Sault Ste. Marie. The program will be instructed by Manistique native Tristan Ashbrook, who's played in several different leagues, including the AHL, ECHL, and NCAA Division I. There'll be 10U, 12U, and 14U age groups, The program will take place Wednesday evenings in June. If you'd like to register, you can contact Tristan Ashbrook at gmail.com. That's the Ashbrook Hockey Training for local hockey enthusiasts coming in June in Sault Ste. Marie. I'm Dan Hardenbrook. That is your latest local news. It is your Newberry News Update on M123 FM. Your news today brought to you by Helen Newberry Joy Hospital and Healthcare Center at HNJH. Your health is their passion. For more information, go online to hnjh.org. Time now to check in with sports. The Michigan Wolverines have made it to the Final Four. The Maize and Blue roll past Tennessee in the Elite Eight yesterday with a dominating 95-62 victory. The Wolverines are the first team in the history of the NCAA tournament to score 90-plus points in 4 consecutive games. Axel Lendenberg had 27.7 rebounds and 4 assists to help lead the way for the top-seeded Spartans, dominated the contest wire to wire. It's the Wolverines' first Final Four berth since 2018. They'll be in Indianapolis next weekend, looking to bring home their second ever national championship. Wolverines will take on Arizona in Saturday's national semifinals. They're not the only Michigan team that made their way to championship weekend. The Wolverines hockey team also advancing to the Frozen Four with a 4-3 win over Minnesota Duluth. The Yukon Huskies had a comeback for the ages, capped off by a buzzer-beating win as they take down the Duke Blue Devils to also reach the Final Four. One of the great tournament games in recent history saw Yukon top Duke 73-72. It was Braylon Mullins with a near half-court shot with little time remaining to give UConn the victory. Huskies were down 15 points at the half, 19 points overall before storming back. UConn will take on Illinois in the first semifinal Saturday. Again, Michigan will take on Arizona in the nightcap from Indianapolis. The Tigers went 2-1 in their season opening series at San Diego this weekend. Up next, they start a 3-game set. The Arizona Diamondbacks. Arizona 0-3 to start the season. Justin Verlander back in a Tigers uniform tonight. He's on the mound for Detroit, looking to keep their strong start to the season going. Your latest local weather forecast is what you can expect. It'll be mostly cloudy throughout this Monday. There is a chance of showers. High temperatures will be in the low 40s. Could see some periods of sunshine in the afternoon. Tuesday, showers with thunderstorms possible. Highs in the upper 30s. East winds 10 miles per hour. Wednesday, partly sunny. We cool back off. Highs near 30. I'm Dan Hardenbrook. Have a great day. This has been your Newberry News Update on M123 FM.
Introducing TV. From the Sault to St. Ignace, over to Newberry, and all points in between. Upstream TV connects people across the eastern Upper Peninsula like never before. Local news, local people, local places. Streaming 24/7 on your phone or your TV. Stay in the know wherever you go. Upstream TV, where local lives. Find us on YouTube or myupstreamtv.com.